Hello and welcome to Happiness Reloaded, dear Happiness family. It's 7 p.m. and today's interview will be in English language. Welcome to Happiness Reloaded, to our celebration month. Happiness Reloaded is celebrating its first birthday on the 1st of July. Now that's a little tongue twister. And, and I'm inviting interesting people all month over, people who've been here for an interview before, people who have done something special within the last year. So stay excited and watch every day. You will be surprised. So if you're watching live, you can, of course, ask questions or comment or heart or another tongue twister, thumbs up. And if you're watching that via replay, #replay, let us know where you're watching from and if you have any questions for my guest, and we will answer them as soon as possible. So my guest today is a lovely lady. She's been here for an interview almost a year ago, and I welcome Luisa. Hi, Luisa, you are up. I wanted to say you are muted. You're not. You're professional.
Yes, hi. My past life was being a journalist before, so I have the tricks and things of the microphones and cameras. So how are you? I'm very happy to be here. Happy at Happiness Reloaded. And congratulations on your first year of bringing amazing transformations and Glück, how you call it, Glückzeit? How you say it in...
yeah. Glück, that's lovely.
Glück, yeah.
Glück und Lebensfreude.
Glück und Lebensfreude, yeah. So yeah, that's very nice. Congratulations.
Luisa, it's been amazing what you did last year. I've been watching you and we talked a lot about your projects. Short introduction, you are a yoga teacher. You just told me some lovely yoga stories during our warm-up session. And you founded a wonderful Facebook group, which is called Wellbeing Warrior. So would you like to tell us something about your group and your profession?
Yeah, sure. So the Wellbeing Warriors is a community of people who are wanting to reconnect or connect with their well-being, like general well-being, whether it's health, nutrition, sleep, peace of mind, all these things that are really important for us. Sorry, there is a sound here. I'm sorry. So important for us to be healthy and, having this amazing lifestyle in a healthy, body. So that is the purpose of this group. It started also around 1 year ago, and it's been growing. I've been actively posting yoga sessions there. Having some, information about nutrition, about the way I eat and the way I see life. And it's been a very nice journey having this group. And the Wellbeing Warrior, it's a name that came up after a session with a branding coach we decided together that was the name that was more like accordingly to who I am really. So in warrior, in a sense of being ready, being there, being awake, being aware, not warrior in the sense of fighting or having discussions or having problems, but more warrior in the, like goddess warrior thing in a powerful way.
That's so lovely. And you did so many yoga sessions, live yoga sessions during the lockdown, which I really appreciated, and not only me, right? So many people were watching you and enjoying, because no one knew exactly when is this all over, right?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And this this period has given us like a twist, you know. This is a very nice period for, I didn't really reconnected with the world reinventing. I don't know why I didn't really like vibrate with that name, but in a way we really had to find ourselves in this time, and this group has been a very nice lab for it. So I don't know if you experience it that way, but I experienced like, okay, we need to serve. My purpose in life is to serve others, and this was like the greatest opportunity I could find to really serve. And so that's when I started to move online more than, because I teach yoga classes in Brussels, different institutions, European institutions. Yeah, Brussels is the capital of the European institution. So I teach there, and I teach in other Flemish institutions and companies and schools. But when we were not allowed to see each other, I kind of stopped, and it was like a poof. And then my clients were like stopping, and people was not yet into the Zoom thing. But my family started to get sick. Like my aunties started to get depressed. All of them, like, oh, I feel bad, and I'm gaining weight. I am depressed. I don't know what to do. I'm fear. I don't know. And I say, you know what? Let's do a family yoga class. And I gave all my aunties and family yoga, and it was like woohoo. Like they said, why don't you do that for my friends? And they started to call friends, and I say like, okay, let's do that. That's the way. And so I started to call my companies and say like, hey guys, I have lights, mic, a studio, let's move online. And they say, well, yeah, great idea. And that's how it started.
Wow. And we have to say, you don't have only one Facebook group, right? There's a second language going on.
Yes, I kind of tried to follow your first idea of having bilingual group, one group with two languages. And I started at the beginning like English, Spanish, and I just got so confused, and I said like, no, this is not happening, because I speak more, let's say I don't know, I was maybe live, and then I was speaking in Spanish, and then I saw lots of people popping up, and I was in Spanish, so then they were leaving. I was like, nah, this is not. So I moved them all, and I create two Wellbeing Warriors, La Tribu en Español, which is in Spanish one, and Wellbeing Warriors, the one in English. And funny enough, the posts are also different. The quality of the group is different. The interest of the group, even when it's yoga and health, I would say that the Spanish yoga group, Wellbeing Warriors group, goes more into mindset, goes more into mindset and specifically abundance mindset. That is one of the topics that I kind of manage in a way. And then the English is more topics of yoga and health and meditation. And of course, the other, sometimes I also bring a lot of yoga, and there is a lot of response on that, but they are more interested in the show me the money.
Oh,
yeah.
And I think that's the most interesting thing on building a Facebook group, that at one point it's like it's starting its own rhythm.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, you are kind of the director, and you show some directions. But at one point, that's what I realized in the Happiness Reloaded group now. It's like an own living being.
Yeah.
And that's so interesting, isn't it?
It is, and it's also given by the people who is in the group, like, for example, in my case, the yoga, the Wellbeing Warriors in Spanish, I have a lot of people who, because I am like big in like they know me a lot in Colombia, in my country from where I come from, for the Akashic Records readings. I am like if you would ask in Colombia, like in a group in Colombia, who knows about Akashic Records? And I need that, they will say my name will pop up in any group you ask. Like that's like I'm very known there for that. I don't ask me why, but I'm known there. So I have, let's say 90% of my clients for Akashic Records come from Colombia, so Spanish speakers. So I add them, I invite them to the, I don't add them, I invite them to join my group. And so that's the quality of people that is coming to that group is more people that has worked already with me on the Akashic Records and the mindset and the money history, the money story. And so that's why this group is like evolving in that direction, while the clients that I have for yoga are English speakers. So those are the one coming to, so that's why both are different, but they were both created with the same idea, but they like grow as a being, as you say, completely independent beings.
So please, as soon as we finish our interview, you post the links to your websites and groups in the comments. And please feel free to invite our Spanish-speaking, because I've got some Spanish-speaking members, even from Colombia. So you can post the link to your Spanish-speaking group as well.
Oh, great.
And add a few words so that they get the chance to get in there.
Great.
Well, you are still doing yoga sessions in the groups?
In those groups, yeah, sure. I actually you just got me out of a class. I was planning to be a little more, more like, but that's me, that's me, that's fully me. You what you see is what you get. So I was 10 minutes ago finishing a class that went directly into YouTube. It was a Zoom class with a group that I have, but this one went directly into YouTube, and then I will post that link right now after this call into the group. I need to edit just two things and that's it. But then I sometimes come and do live sessions on the group as well. Yeah, sure.
So, dear listeners, feel free to get in the group Wellbeing Warriors and join one of the yoga sessions. It's really great. I joined 5 or 6 during the lockdown. I remember that moment when Luisa is online and you're like, yeah.
So, that's cool.
There were great moments, right? In this
but I can offer you a birthday present if you want, and that's a yoga session in your group if you want.
Oh, that's lovely. Let's do that.
Happy birthday to you.
Let's do that. We talked about that, the date afterwards, and then
sure.
That's so cool. I like it.
Right. Okay. So you get it.
So, cool. Yay. Great.
Got you off base there. You were not expecting that.
No. Luisa, what do you think? How, except of Facebook groups and getting to know Zoom and everything, how did the last year affect your business, your behavior, your lifestyle?
Well, last year affect me. I think that affect, it's for me a word it's very heavy loaded. I would say it taught me a lot, or if it affected me in a very positive way. I got a lot of insight of who I am, because it gave me time to reflect. It gave me time to be on my own, but at the same time, it gave me also lots of time with my son, because he was going at school, and then for a while he was studying from home. So I got to know my son and the things he was learning, and I got to get back into fractionaries and learn again math with him, like
Oh my God.
the third year, third year of secondary math, like and it was great, because then I really start to really connect with him, and let me and show me, and I saw his classes, and I saw him interacting with his friends and teachers. So it was great. It also allowed me in my business to really explore what is out there, because I was really in my cocoon, my clients in a very safe place. I was online. I already had a group, but on Facebook, but I was not really like out there, But this, when you are there, like, okay, now this is like getting serious, because at the beginning nobody believed that we are going, like the Chinese are doing like a big drama out of it, but this is not true. I mean, we are never gonna get it. When I start to see and realize that my family was getting it and my friends were getting it, I was like, okay, this is serious. We need to stop, and we need to, it really gave me a great insight of who I was, my business, where I wanted to go with my business. And I have created an amazing program to work with people from home. So it's fully online, but giving one-to-one sessions. And that just like, it was like, like a huge realization of, okay, I have a lot to do, but I also have lots to offer. Mm-hmm. So I can do this, and online is the way. And so it really, I loved, despite the people who died. I'm so sorry for the people who died, and for the families who suffer, and for the people who got this disease, whatever, this virus. Sorry for that. So it's not that I'm happy about it, of course not, but all the situation that this situation create, all the new way of living, all the new way of communication, all the new way of thinking, and all the awareness that this created to all of us, like, we are mortals. We need to start doing what we really love to do, because we might die tomorrow for a tiny virus. And so I created a program that is called Find Your Purpose and Live It, because I got a lot of people in those moments. People is like, oh my gosh, we are dying and I have done anything important in my life. I hate my job. And so it was like, okay, this is where I need to focus, is to help these people to start doing what they love, because we took everything for granted before, like health, we have it. We are going to be here 90 years old, so we can just waste our times. And it's not true. And we saw it. Yeah. So that's the way that this last year has really helped me. It really helped me to rise in a way, to evolve, to grow. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you just said. It's so true. Many people really think that this is just, not their own movie, but it's just rehearsal. Yeah. And I always tell people that's not the rehearsal phase. That is your life, and it's the only one you have in this body. You might believe we come back, but you will be completely different then. So this is how you are. It's one time. Yeah. And especially for people who are older than 50, I tell them, hey, you have to be honest to yourself. Half of it is over. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So please.
More than half of it, yeah.
I mean, if you're very, very lucky, it's half time. But don't waste a second any longer, and don't waste your energy for being unhappy, or like, talking about other people or stuff like that, or hating your work. It's exactly what you said. Do what you love. Try to find it out, because some people have problems with finding it, right? Mm-hmm. And that's where you come in and help them.
Yeah, I like that light. Yeah, I shine that light.
That's amazing. So how long is your program?
It is an
that
8-week
8
program. With one-to-one coaching call every week, and one group class, yoga class every week, and one group master class every week. So we see each other 3 times a week. And they have, it's like a whole journey through the chakras. So that's why it's 8 weeks, because we have 7 chakras. And then the 8th week is the soul realignment that I do through the Akashic records. So because what I believe is that, well, when I believe, I think I believe that. I think that's the way it is. I don't know. So you have your 7 chakras, and they are aligning you. So the first 3 chakras are aligning you with the earth side of you, like all your desires and your basic needs and all, the physical. And then you have the heart, which is the love and compassion and the forgiveness. And then you have the 3 other who are aligning you or connecting you with the higher wisdom, with the source, with what is. So when you are aligning your chakras, you get a very good sense of who you are at the very physical and spiritual level. And then when you are ready there, then I get to read your Akashic records, and that's a one-to-one thing. So I read your Akashic records, and I can tell you who you are at a soul level. So you are getting into the physical, into the emotional, into the spiritual, and the soul level. And then if there you don't know what to do with your life, then I don't know what else, because then you have
call somebody else.
I don't know, Houston, we have a problem, so no, it gives you a huge sense of direction where you are, and it's amazing. I have one lady was in my group, and it was not my intention, but from the first call we had, she quit her job. And it was not my intention. So disclaimer, I am never going to ask you to quit your job. But she just got this, bulb light, I'm not happy here. And I do a lot of things outside my job that I really love. So I quit. And she's now really rocking it. She's now having master classes, and she's having a high ticket program. And she's like, woohoo. She got today, I had my coaching call today with her, and she got today her already after 4 weeks. She got today her registration as a company, as independent in the United States. So
cool.
It's a huge transformation.
Yeah, that's the way how it should be, right? So, I mean, it's a bit comparable to astrological work, where you can see, of course, where is the arrow a person's life is heading to. And that's what I often realize when I talk to people. I tell them, did you ever think of doing this? And it's like, oh wow, I'm on the complete wrong spot at the moment. And that's so amazing, because I started my life how I want to live after I quit my job in 2012. And I really have to tell people that's 100% different. And it doesn't matter how much you love your job, because I love my job, but it's so different to do what you really are made for, what you really love. And to become the person you really are meant to be.
Exactly. And actually, I think that we are able to help people because we've been there. I'm a Colombian. If you are in Austria, you know how difficult it is for people from other countries to just, make it in a foreign country. So in Europe, being a Latin in Europe, believe me, is not a best dream. So I came from my country having my university degrees. As I said before, I studied journalism and communication, having 5 years degree, speaking 3 languages or 4, doing like, and I had to work in a supermarket. I had to work, like doing things that I didn't ever imagine and that I really didn't love in there. No, I hate it. But now I love it because only by being there, I understood, okay, this is not what I want to do. Yes. So this is already a great thing. I don't want to do this. So who I am and who do I need to be in order to be what I want to be? So that it was very valuable for me to have those jobs because then I said, okay, this is not it. And then, of course, at the end, I was not working in a supermarket. I was working in the communications office of that chain of supermarkets. So I could, get high there, but still never love what I was doing, which was not serving other people to get happier and healthier, but it was helping companies to get richer. So I said, like, I'm not
your own company.
No, right? So I said, like, if I can help them to earn money, I will just want to help people to earn health and also have my own life, with it. So I quit also my job. And I started to, at the end, I was teaching in a school and I loved that job as well. And nobody was getting richer for that. But the children were learning a lot, but it was not my thing. My thing is really to help people to get healthier, happier, and find their purpose.
That's so brilliant, and it's like you're talking from my heart. It's the thing. It's the thing we are made for.
Yeah.
So, last question for today: do you think you had to be brave to just say stop it, and I'm now getting my own company, and I'm starting all over again, and this time I will do what I love? Did you have to be brave, or?
You have to be brave, but also if you don't feel like you are brave enough, you can also do it. You need to be truthful to yourself. So I think that you need to stay truthful to yourself, and when you are there, then you get the courage to do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
But you could be you could be frightened, and you could be full of fear. But then remember that the opposite of fear is love. So when you are full of fear, when you really connect with what you love, the fear just moves away.
Yeah.
And then you are able to do it. Yeah. So that's so it's not about having the courage. It's about being true to yourself and finding the love within yourself to really your passion. Okay, what is what I really love to do? What is what I want? What am I good for? Who I want to serve? All those questions. When you have that really, really clear, everything falls into, what it is into your hands. But it's staying truthful, because you can be super courageous and do this and then and then and at the end you are not doing anything. So stay, focus on your purpose, on your mission and your truth, and that's going to help. That's how that's how I see it.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I will do an Instagram post with that. That's lovely. I love it. I thank you.
At Convers.
That's amazing. Luisa, thank you so much for being my guest and sharing your story and all the lovely insights with our audience. And dear audience, I really highly recommend Luisa's courses and the Wellbeing Warrior. Take a look there, get into the group, take a look at the content and enjoy it. And maybe we see each other in
tomorrow anyway. We see each other tomorrow, but and I want to thank you for this opportunity and for being here. I feel it's like a huge honor um, among 600 and so many people that you have on your group, that you invited me, so and all the other people that you are inviting this month. So congratulations, thank you, and yeah, we stay in touch anyway.
We will. And as soon as possible, I will post here the celebration birthday yoga session.
Yes.
And yeah, Luisa, thank you so much for
Yes,
being my
yes.
guest. And you, dear Happiness Reloaders, have a lovely evening. Take care, and we see each other soon. Bye bye.